Nasco pa on the beat.
So what brings you back this time?
Okay, so it used to be I actually always wanted to visit Ghana, but this time around, I just made it like a routine for me. Whenever I'm going to Liberia, I'll stop here for a couple of days, go and come back for a couple of days, because I love Ghana, man. It's dope here. I love going to the beach, honestly, but it seems like I always find myself in the club. You know what I mean? Because it's like there's a lot of stuff to do here, but we always get stuck. We'll be like, let's just go out for a second, and I just keep in the club scene. But I love food. I've been to a lot of restaurants out here, so I feel like I've been to more restaurants than anywhere else. Yes, that's one of my things too. I love to try like local food. I don't like going to like only high class restaurants or the standards. You know what I mean? I like to try local food because I feel like you get the best taste out of like the urban areas and stuff like that.
What have been some of your surprising experiences?
Growing up, I always hear Banku, Banku, and Banku. So I knew there was other stuff that were like, people eat here more than Banku. Like it's never like the most famous food that are people's favorite. But funny enough, I think Banku is my favorite though. You know what I mean? And mostly because it's closer to how you eat chicken with fish and all that stuff. But I also like the peanut. What is it called? Peanut? Yes, I like that. I like goat soup. That's one of my favorite because we have it in Liberia too. I like you guys' goat soup as well. I love spicy food, and I feel like the goat soup is like the only thing you guys eat spicy here. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Liberia. Yeah, I have a couple shows out there, and we'll do a lot of events around Christmas, New Year's, and my mom's still living in Liberia, so I make sure I make sure to drop back, see her at least once a year. She's gonna be moving to the States soon, but I'm probably gonna still come and because like I said, it's a tradition for me now. So I really started by doing events, and I was also producing. Wasn't no master craft, but I was mostly doing it for fun at first, and then I started getting serious. And then eventually because I've always loved music. I've always, wrote songs, helped people write songs and produce. And I just decided, man, let me go for it. And a year and 6 months later, man, it's been doing great. I'm grateful. I love Afrobeats. Like, I feel like Afrobeats really saved my life, to be honest. Changed my perspective on life. Growing up in America, from Africa, and it's easy to lose your culture. And when Afrobeat started getting popular again, and I saw everybody gravitate into it, and I'm like, you know what? I love to see this, and it just gave me the confidence to just dive in more. Yeah.
So
people have liked a lot, and surprisingly for me, it was like my first song I dropped was like a song called Wike, and I didn't know the song was even big in Liberia. I just dropped it. I'm like, you know what? This is my birthday. I'm gonna drop this song that I've been holding on to for so long. Dropped it, and I was in the club, having fun, not really thinking too much. Hey, I'm gonna become an artist. And they played the song in the club, and then everybody was singing it. And it was a moment for me. I'm like, just to see people just happy with my work, it was like an amazing feeling. But one of my songs that was doing really good was Where I Seen It was playing in Ghana, Sierra Leone, like Nigeria, and everywhere. Was my song called Give Me Sunny. It goes like, ain't get more, check on top. So I went on TikTok, and I just seen it blowing up. I was doing I never really used TikTok. But this girl was like, hey, let's do a video to your song. Your song is dope. And we went on TikTok. We did a couple of moves here and there, and I seen the video just blowing up. And now it has like over 130,000 people that did videos. And it's not only because Liberians were doing it, because my goal was never to focus only on Liberia, because I want other people to see our culture. And that's why I tell people I'm not a Liberian artist, I'm a Afrobeat artist. I'm like represent Africa, you know what I mean? But I just seen it do so good, and other people speaking our like dialect, and it was dope because I listen to, Ghanaian music, Nigerian music. Well, I won't say Ghanaian, I'll say Afrobeats because we all listen to the same music. But seeing other people speaking our colloquia is just dope to me, man, because people just think Africa is just one place. And it's like, you don't understand there's other countries that people have different mentality, different dialects, different food. So it's just dope to just see other people vibing to our sound. Yeah, I'm always working, man. Part of the reason, like I said, I come here is not only really to just go out and stuff. Like I work with some local producers, not anybody crazy or anything. And I am planning on working with like big artists in the future. I like to pace myself, like everything is a step. I don't like to rush. But I want to drop my album next year at this time, or maybe earlier November, because I've been like basing all my music around my birthday, but which is in November. But I do want to drop an album next year, and I'm not making it just centered to Liberia or Africa. I want it to be everybody. I dream big, man. I just have this vision, this amazing, crazy vision that I see myself doing great, and I pray everything goes well. That's why I'm working so hard towards it.
In terms of collaboration,
Funny enough, a lot of people ask me that. I have my personal favorites, right? I don't really want to. I would love to collaborate with the big artists. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like I have certain people that I just love their sound. Like I love Big Tony's sound. I love Black Sheriff. I even like I love Shatta Wale. Like I feel like his sound is so unique. I've always loved him. And R2B's, that's one of my favorites too. Yeah, but from Nigeria, I would say Victoni. I would say I like from Tanzania. What's this guy's name? Diamond. No. Sorry, I like Diamond, but there's another guy. I always forget his name. Yeah, he's dope, man. Harmonize. Yeah. So it's always about the sound for me, because I love soul music. Anybody that can sing a soulful song to make people feel happy, that's my vibe. But I also make like, hype songs too. But those are the people I've always looked forward to working to, because of the melodies and stuff. So I feel like because we started off going out, just having fun and and then it's like, okay, how can we have fun, live our life, incorporate our culture? Because I feel like a lot of people don't get how dope our culture is. We see things online, but it's like, it's just a little bit of what really going on, because America is big. A lot of people don't even know a lot of the stuff that go on in Africa. So it's like, if I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be present for this moment, if I can even make 5 or 10 people understand where I'm from or what I represent, that's cool for me. Like the little I do, the little impact I do, I feel like it goes a long way. And then somebody else can pick it up from there. But you never know. You could start little and just blow up. So I feel like events wise, we do the my boy J Biz, he does Monrovia Express. I feel like we started little and it's just advancing and advancing on, right? The key is not really to bring Liberians together. The key is really to bring people to see African culture, at least one of the countries out of Liberia. So, and a lot of people just think it's just like a Liberian independence celebration, but it's not really that. It's like the mentality is just to show people our culture. So it's really focused on bringing new people in to see our culture and what Africa really offers, you know what I mean?
what's in the
So, always bringing a vibe, man. And I just want to bring that light and that joy to our culture. So more music videos, more songs, I hope to go to every African country, trust me, every Arabic speaking, French, Portuguese, I don't care. I want to experience Africa because I have traveled a lot when I was younger. So I understand how important it is to travel because it opens up your mind, right? So I want to travel more. I want to enter these countries that are not popular and because I know how powerful Africa is. So instead of focusing on just Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, I want to go to countries that, that that embraced Afrobeat, but people don't know about. You know what I mean? It's not just about the popular countries. I really want to enter other countries and just promote not just myself, but the culture. And then once this gets together and Africans see how much, if we get together, we can really blow up the sound, and you'll see how much more powerful Africa is, you know?